Hello, this is my latest Tanner plaque for my model railway room. I'm going to take my door off by taking off these 3 hinges. So I've got 3 screws there, another 3 screws there, and another 3 screws there. Now this is that piece of wood I got from work, quite a long piece of wood. I've actually marked out where I've got to cut it, so it will, see that's where that ends. So I've got to cut it along this line here to make it fit in that gap, but the only trouble is how well you can see that, but as you can see there is a bit of a slope going from there to there. As there's that gap there, I will be putting a piece, I know this is a bit short, but what I'm going to do with that line there, I've got all this bit of spare wood and I'll cut this bit down to size to fit in that gap there, but just to show you another piece of wood, you see a bit of a slope there. So what I'll do, I've decided I'm going to bring this piece of wood up slightly, so there will be a bit of a slant, so that gap will become level with that, so that end will be level. This, as I said, there'll be a bit of a slight hill going down in that direction. Trains or the locos come around this corner, there will be what I'm going to decide to call James's Slope. If you ever watch Sam's Trains videos, he has Gordon Hill, so I'm going to have James's Slope going around this corner. So that will be level with that, and this would be a bit of a slope going down to there. I've made some sort of height difference going all the way round. So I thought I was all at the right level, but obviously I wasn't. Just to show you, you can see that, but roughly 73 centimetres. Again, that's roughly 73 centimetres. If I bring it down to here, that's now 71 centimetres. I mean, it doesn't really matter if there's a slight hill. So even on the Monsell Trail here in Derbyshire, there is a bit of a slight slope on the Monsell Trail, which used to be a railway line until 1968. And now you can walk along it and cycle along it. Right, this is me cutting my piece of wood along this line here. Start from the other side and hopefully I'll meet somewhere in the middle. Job done. This is me taking the first 3 screws off the hinge of the door. Well, there's the first 3 screws out of the very top hinge. If you look here, you can see that was the top screw, the middle screw, that was the bottom screw. For some strange reason, I think those 2 are the same, but that one's a bit longer. You expect them all to be the same. Just taking out the top hinge. Now, just to be safe, I'm going to take out the bottom hinge. So that's the bottom hinge taken out. Go for the middle hinge. The middle hinge. Bottom one. Last screw to go. There you go, all 9 screws are out. Now, amazingly, the door is still in. Maybe it's just the paint and the age holding this door in. See what happens if I try and close the door. Oh, coming off. There you go, tried to close it but it came straight off. Anybody want a spare door? Nothing wrong with it, still works. Move this door out of the way. It's a heavy door. Something interesting about these screws out of the door. 7 of them are all the same, only these 2 slightly longer. Strange. I expect them all to be the same, but for some strange reason 2 of them are slightly bigger. I don't know why, but there you go. Quickly I want to show you, I'm slowly filling the gaps. This bit here I've just done, and that big bit down there is going to fill in this gap here. But with this piece, I haven't quite decided. I might just cut along here to make that shorter, or I might just leave this bit here. I haven't decided yet. Getting late now, so I'm going to stop, but this corner is basically finished, but I still have got to go and put 2 supports underneath there. one there and another one there. Tighten up them screws a little bit more. Put some screws onto here, onto this underneath here. And this is that I'm going to call James's slope, because there is a bit of a slope here, as you can see. And then I've got to lay the track. Right, I just want to show you what I've done so far. Obviously I've done the bridge. I've done around here. If you look down here, this is really tied into my model railway room, because this is underneath those two tables. You can see where I keep all my model railway boxes, like for the Flying Scotsman, Night Mail, Highland Rambler, HM 2000, a few more boxes there. And then underneath this table here, like for the Hornby Duplo, Gloucester 60 Pullman, Master of the Glen, H class, and even a Triang box there. Can't remember what was in there. And then underneath that corner there, a few more boxes there, and on that table eventually at some point it's going to be with my sidings around the corner here. I've actually finished this corner off here. This is actually a little ramp, little hill. I think I'll call it either James's ramp or JJ's ramp, or James's slope or JJ's slope. I think I said earlier that I thought it was all at the same level, but it's not. That's why there's a bit of a slope and all the way around. And then we've got some, I thought I'd put those two Airfix boxes there just to fill in the corner and add a bit of scenery. The one on the right hand side is for a water tower, and the one on the left hand side is for a signal gallery, and then back to the two suspension bridges. I'm kind of thinking I may add a third suspension bridge there, but that's for future. Once I've got all this lot sorted, I've got these two circuits all connected up, and as you can see I've got some missing track there, so I've got to go to WD Models and buy some more straight track there. So as I said, once I've got more track and I've got it all powered up and working fine, and I've got that area there on the siding, so I might do a third loop, I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm going to quickly show you where it may look flat, but it's absolutely not. This is my little slope, as I said. In the opposite corner, also next to this corner here, on this suspension bridge, the track's a bit flappy. Also on this brown piece of wood here. So in parts it is a little bit slopey, but nothing my locomotive can't handle. You will find that in the real world, like for example the Channel Tunnel. Look how deep they have to go. On the Channel Tunnel that's quite a steep slope to go right underneath the channel and up the other side. So just for an example, that's what I've done so far. As I said, my next step is to go out and buy some track and get it up and running. So I've done all the drilling and putting up all the wood. So I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe without passing by. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.